Yeah, that's right.
8. That's it.
And that's
That's Everest in the background. Isn't it amazing? It took me ages to figure out which one it is since without a guide, all the mountains, apart from this one, which is quite distinctive, is Abladama. All the mountains kind of look the same. It's really getting time to put on my sunglasses, but I broke my prescription sunglasses while rafting when I fell into a current. So I tried to fix it with super glue, but just got super glue all over it. God, everything is bright here, especially looking at the mountains. I'm in Dingbache, which is 4,400 meters. I will be here for 2 days to acclimatize. Tomorrow I'll do a little morning walk to Chukmun, I think, which is 4,700 meters. And then the day after that I'll go to Labuche. And then the day after that I'll go to Gorakshep and Kalapata, where we'll have the most incredible views. And then the day after that I'll go to base camp finally. It's already incredible. Like, the landscape looks like we're on a moon. It's completely barren. It's very dusty. The ground is either frozen or just like loose dust. But yeah, I'm 4,000 meters up now. Crazy. Never been this high before. I feel like I can touch all the mountains. I have to be honest, today's the 7th day and I have done nothing except for read Harry Potter, which I've found in the lodge here. I woke up last night with a spider on my face. A big spider as well. So I've deserved this day of rest.
Go better.
There's so many rescue helicopters. Like, in the hours since I started trekking, I think I've seen 5 already. You can distinguish them from sightseeing helicopters by the fact that they are quite low. I'm on my way to Labuche from Dingbache, which I think is just under 5,000. It's mainly flat. It's Nepali flat, a little bit up, a little bit down. But you can feel it, man. You're just constantly out of breath. Have lunch. What you guys are not seeing, what I'm not filming, the evenings that we spent in the lodges, which was so much fun. Everyone gathers around the oven and the dining room. You just meet a lot of people, which is especially nice for me since I'm traveling alone. We made our way up to the Chukla Pass, to the Chukla Lare Memorial, for all the fallen mountaineers, Sherpas and climbers who didn't make it back down. Yeah, he was like one of the first ones. Rob Hall and Scott Fisher from the movie Everest had a shrine here. But most of the over 50 rock formations were for climbing Sherpas, without whom no one would ever scale this mountain. It is extremely important in Buddhist faith to have some kind of memorial if the body cannot be retrieved, which is very seldomly the case. This definitely got us all thinking as we ventured on. Incredibly grateful for the mountain and its people who have welcomed us with open arms. Today's the day. And we're gonna walk to Gorakshep, which is 5,100, and then straight to base camp. Everest base camp. That's where base camp is, somewhere there. Every step, man, every step is like climbing a mountain. It's all flat from here, as you can see, but still. This is Everest. This was only the first out of 4 base camps which people like me could access without being a professional climber.
There you go.
Only made it to base camp, didn't I? I'm really, really happy. I'm really happy and really proud. Are we at base camp? It's unbelievably beautiful here. It's so bright. You can hear the glaciers breaking. Oh, they're going down. Yeah. So up here, and then there. After months of planning this trek, my route day by day, what I was gonna bring and buy and carry with me, I was finally here, and it felt so surreal. And after just half an hour, we rushed back to Gorakshep.
I did it. Went to base camp. I was on Everest. I've joined a group in the last day, but really I've been doing it. I've done this whole trek all by myself, and I'm so proud of myself.
Thank you.
But you know, after a while, you just know everyone on the trek is doing it with you, and everyone is like congratulating you and cheering you on. It feels like a group effort. It feels like a little family. I'm on my way back to Gorakshep. It will be freezing tonight. I think -20 is what they said. During the day it's really warm. It's really, really sunny. Good God, my eyes. Yeah, it's very bright. It's a moment that will stay with me forever. I can tell you that. Okay, look, one last look.
The same night I actually got incredibly altitude sick, and we were worried about having to call a helicopter or rushing back during the night. However, I persisted and I was fine in the morning. It felt strange to walk back down after all these days of walking uphill, but it was amazing to be able to catch my breath again and know that I've done the hardest bit already.
These have been my favorite times, when suddenly you just have the trail to yourself, because usually it's very crowded. Only 2 more days left, which is very, very sad. I mean, I really needed to get off that mountain once we were above 5,000, because I was feeling horrible. But now it's sad. Like you spend all this time walking up, and then suddenly it's only 3 days until you're back down to Lukla again, and that was it. But I don't think I'm ready to say bye yet. Really enjoyed the meditative aspect of walking, of just being you and your steps and the steep trail that's only getting steeper. God, I am one lucky girl on a On my way back down to Namche, I really took the time to get as much filming footage as I could, enjoy the views, the animals I came across, and just savor the last moments I had on this mountain before I went back to Kathmandu. I cannot express just how many cows, cats and dogs we saw.
No.
It seemed like they were just anywhere, but not a lot of them wanted to be petted by me. 12-hour day, but I'm finally in Namche and ready for a bit. Slowly leaving the dune-lined landscapes behind us, it felt like coming back to civilization, preparing me for the busy roads of Kathmandu. The walk down from Namche took me an hour, when it took me 4 hours to climb up it. I'm still dead. I'm not scared. I definitely was scared and had to run back because the pack animals were coming towards us. I only arrived in Lukla when it was already dark, but made it just in time for a pizza party the next day. I spent my last few days in Nepal catching up with my new mountaineering friends, the people of the Women's Foundation where I was volunteering, before I finally made it to Thailand.